ForexNChill Academy. More than a lifestyle. We change your life. Just right now. What you waiting for? This ain't no MLM. No offense, we not marketers, we traders here. ForexNChill Academy. More than a lifestyle. We change your life. Just right now. What you waiting for? This ain't no MLM. No offense, we not marketers, we traders here.
Hey everyone, I'm going to put this video at the beginning because I got in and out of a lot of trades today. I had marked NAS to come all the way down, but you see, I kept getting stopped out, so I started getting back in. Overall, I ended up making 7,300 times 3 because you see, I'm trading through accounts. Go look. Yesterday, I lost 1,000 times 3, which is 3,000. Today, I made 22,000 because 7,300 times 3. But I'm going to go over the trades and how I took them, so stay tuned. Forgive me, I'm tired, but yeah, stay tuned. Hey guys, I entered here this morning because of the break of structure. Retest. Here we had the failed engulfing that I tell you guys about, which is basically the supply and demand SNR thing, the failed engulfing, which could be looked at as a breaker block as well. Price had pulled back, and I was anticipating the market to create a new high, which is why I held the trade even though it came to this market structure break. Once we had the break and retest and hold here, I decided to continue holding. At this point, who knows what the new high is going to be, because we just created an all new high. I am trading this across 3 accounts. So the profits are triple what you see. If you look over here in top left, it says leader +2. We break below that zone, I might just close my trade. And now I'll watch this engulfing up here. We can't break through that. I'm definitely getting out. You see we had an engulfing fail here that I just highlighted. Adjusted my stops because if we come back below this wick, we're probably going to go down. Just waiting to see if we're going to take this high up here, which we probably won't, but holding just in case. So the trading range right now between this engulfing and this failed engulfing. If we break out, I continue holding. If we break lower, I collapse the trade. You're wondering why I'm using S&P 500 instead of ES. It's because I don't have the live data feed, but the indicator is going to create the same support and resistance and everything over here. The price is a little different because it's different brokers, different broker feeds. Of course, we got CME for the futures, and over here I got Blackpool for the indices. So the price selection is basically the same, enough for me to make money with it. Price is really struggling to break higher, and we just had that news run, so I wouldn't be surprised to see price come back down. We definitely have S&T divergence, because here price made a higher high, took out the high. Here it didn't. Here it didn't. The price market's probably going to go bearish. Yep, so I probably just got taken out of this trade. Let's see. Ooh, not yet. So I'm definitely going to trail now. I still think it's going to sell, but I'm not getting in for a sell just yet. I was just talking and muted and didn't know it. I was saying right now, I believe price could go either way on S&P. NAS has made the new high. S&P is not. You can normally have two doing one thing and one doing the opposite. Oh. There you go. I just got kicked out of this trade. And that is it for today for this recording. Thank you so much. Okay, everyone, part 2. I opened the trade on NQ based on SMT divergence. I'm going to now use the break even feature and it with me to break even. I measured out the daily candle. Well, first I found a 4-hour zone that I felt could be retested. And it's right here. So I'm gonna see if I can trail it down to there. We still have 9:30 open and more news, so it may or may not play out, but I'll be trailing it and I'll post an update to see how well I did on this trade later today. All right, I was gone 10 minutes. I'm back. It's still falling, so I just moved into $100 profit at this order block right here that had been mitigated. Of course, after the first fall, we normally get a retest, so if it comes back up there, I might pull my stop loss back up. But we'll see. I'm going to let this run. Okay, the 15-minute is getting ready to close. It is 9:14, so I move my stop to right above the 15-minute candle that's getting ready to close. Because if we're going to remain bearish, I want to see that stay intact. This trade is currently almost 4R. It's 3.92. Let's see what happened with ES as far as, you know, we closed somewhere up here. I don't remember exactly where. Hold on, let me see if I can pull it back up. All right, I didn't have my show positions and trades open, so we know I got stopped down about right here. So that trade went 5R. Okay. Let's see if I can get it turned on NQ. Y'all can tell I don't know how to use this. I really don't know how to use this. That's where Chelsea comes in. Thank God for Chelsea, right? Currently up $910 on 3 positions. So it's a little over $2,700. Made $830 on the last times 3, so it's a little over $2,400. I'll tell you now, I wish I had sold S&P 500 ES because it pays better, but it is what it is. Yes, 30 melted. All right, so we're going to work with what we got. Currently up 1170, 1160 times 3. And currently up 4.4R. This is where we broke out previously. Trade is currently 5R, and although we came to an order block, support, demand, whatever you want to call it, I'm looking over here on the right at zone to zone, and there's a 1-hour support down here, which of course is stronger than 1 minute. So the 1 minute on zone to zone has not created a new level of support. So I'm continuing to hold. Trade is now 6R. And we have 9:30 open in a few minutes, so I anticipate we could get some pullback down, which at what time I might collapse the trade. I'll start recording again at 9:30 open. And as expected, zone to zone hit the 1 hour, and it gave an immediate reaction. But I'm still trying to see what 9:30 open is going to do. We got 2 minutes left. 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Well, a minute and 15 seconds. Minute 30 seconds. I can get my calculations in my head. It's early. Let's see how far we are on this trade. We are 7R. I'm pulling back as expected from the 1 hour. I want to see that 1 hour break if I'm going to continue to hold this trade. I will be back in a minute with 9:30 open. All right, 9:30 open. Y'all see me trailing, right? Like, I think we could continue to break. I'm going to have to come back at some time and close some imbalances and fair value gaps. So if I get taken out, I get taken out. I'm satisfied with my profits for today. It's going to be it. And remember, this is times 3. I get stopped out at $2,700. I really didn't anticipate this trade to go this far down, but I'm not going to complain. Coming into a support zone on hot zone. So let me move this up, just in case. Order filled. All right. As you see, we came down to the zone on hot zone. 36.37 times 3 is what I made for today. But I had lost 1,000 yesterday. If some of y'all saw, I had put in a sell on gold, and it hit my stop while I was asleep, and then it dropped. I would have had like a $30,000 day yesterday. So yeah, I was sick. But hey Siri, what is 2,600 times 3?
2,600 times 3 is 7,800.
So I'm up $7,800 after 2 days of trading on 3 50Ks. Hey Siri, what is 3637.6 times 3?
3,637.6 times 3 is 10,912.8.
Just had a 5-figure day. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Well, let me add, for those of you who are wondering what these lines are, I've drawn a Fibonacci on the daily candle and wanted to see at least a 50% retracement. If you go back down to the lower time frame, let's see where I got stopped out. Sheesh, look at this. Man, I started to hold that trade. I'd be getting mad at myself, but I promised myself to stop focusing on trying to catch the whole move. So the green level is 50%. I think. Go back. My brain just like went wild. Yeah, the green was 50% of the daily candle. So I'm wondering if we'll buy back up later, since we have such a deep retracement. Yeah. Look at that. Gosh, I could have made 20,000 today probably. I'm trying to be, I don't know what the word is. I'm trying not to be greedy, but it's not greed, it's a skill set, and you're learning how to trade. Like, let's see where I could have gotten back in on this. Zone to Zone created a new 1 minute support and resistance and just broke it. I guess once we closed here, could have gotten out with a stop here, but I was thinking they could come back up for that fair value gap. Yeah, I'm not chasing it. But look at look at this. Like, look at how it's playing around these Fibonacci levels on the daily. All right, that's it. I'm turning off my Top Step X. And I'm not trading anymore today. I don't care how good this setup looks. All right, thank you guys. Hey everyone, I'm doing a part 3 to the video because I saw another setup. I'm going to explain it to you using Hot Zone. If you go to your higher time frame and give this a minute to load, looking at the 1 hour, you had the 1 hour resistance, 1 hour support, 1 hour broke through here and then retested. If you go down to your 5 minute, let the indicator catch up. This is called refinement. When you find a higher time frame POI and you come to a lower time frame and look for a POI, here is the order block or the engulfing that caused the market structure break. As you see, this orange is the 1 hour that broke. So this buy back up on the 5 minute, and I did take some of that, was to retest this order block or this bearish engulfing that caused the break of structure on the 1 hour. When you go down to your 1 minute, you see the 1 minute retested the 5 minute zone, made a break of structure, came back in for the continuation. When I had this bearish close underneath this yellow is 1 hour, 1 minute resistance and 1 minute support. Once I had the bearish close under there, I entered the trade. This trade is currently, it has gone 6R. I'm looking to trade it down to the 15 minute zone next. As you see on the indicator, it's showing you the different time frames and whether they're bearish or bullish based on the support and resistance levels being broken. Since my 1 hour has broken, if my 1 hour holds, I can move out and start looking to trade down to 4 hours. So let's see where our 4 hour is. The 4 hour is down here where we had this zone that broke structure. It's been retested once, but it didn't break. So I'm gonna take partials. I'm up 2090. Should I take partials? I've been talking to myself about taking partials, but anyway, I'm going to pause the recording. We'll come back and see how this trade plays out. Okay, everybody, just a quick update. The trade is now about $2,800 in profit, and I am trailing. We are coming into, as you see on the indicator, there's a 60 minute, a 1 hour support. And I think it's 15 minute overlapping that. I can't tell because there we go. That's 60 minute and can't tell what's under it. It might be the 60 minute twice because I have the indicator on twice, but we are coming into 60 minute. Let me see what my colors are. But we're up over $3,000. Woo! And this is 3,000 times 3. So I'm excited, y'all. Excuse me for smiling through my voice. Let's see. Gold, blue, white, red. Gold, blue, white, and red. Gold, blue, white. So yeah, this is 15 minute, and 60 minute overlapping. But yep, we're up over $3,000. I'm going to pause the recording and we'll come back. All right, everyone, we're coming into an area where there was a 1 hour bullish engulfing order block that started right here. And as you see, 1 minute is giving us some kickback, some resistance to the failure to dig deeper. So I've drawn a boundary here. If I close above this, I'm going to close the trade. Up 3,100 right now. I like the fact that this candle closed lower than this one, so I think we could dig a little bit deeper. Let's see. I'll be back in just a minute. All right, as you see on the indicator, the 1 minute has flipped bullish. I see this one little zone right here. It's giving a little rejection, so I'm going to close. since the 1 minute went bullish on this trade. I got my stop loss right there at this bearish engulfing with this right here. Right now at this point, it's not about the money. It's about testing the indicator, testing my skill set. I've made my money for the day, and I'm working on strategies so I can create some entry models and things like that for the students in the academy. And I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'll see you on the charts and in the chat. All right, everyone, I turned the recording back on to come show my stats. So like I said, Tuesday night, I entered that trade for gold, got stopped out, and it tanked, and I would have made anywhere from 20K to 30K, depending on where I would have collapsed the trade or where my trailing would have hit, but it slashed my zone, went straight through it into the next zone. And I'm trading 3 accounts, so I was 3K down there. And today I made 4,600 times 3, 12 plus 1,800. Here goes my brain. Hey Siri, what's 4,600 times 3?
4,600 times 3 is 13,800.
The 13,800 minus the 3K, of course, is 10,800. Across these 3 50Ks. So you might as well say on 150K, I've made 10,800 in 2 trading days. If you go over and look at zone to zone, this is why I'm like, dang, I didn't want it to wick me out. I was going to close it when it came back down. So I could have made another 1,000 or 1,500 bucks, but it is what it is. I wanted to manually close it when it came back down here to this level, but it's free money. All right, we've paid with it by learning for our skill set, and now we're trading other people's money. I wish you all good luck and success in your trading journey. I just wanted to come back on to show you guys that the trade did play out. As soon as it wicked where I had put my stop loss, it came. So this trade came down to the zone I had marked for a 10R. I got kicked out, I think, at 6R. So I left 4R on the table, but we lived to trade again another day. 13,800 in profits for the day. So I won't complain. If you saw when that pullback was happening, the 1 minute was showing bullish. That's what I tell you guys about understanding market structure. And that when one time frame is in a downtrend, the lower time frame has to go bullish to retest for the continuation. That's what we saw here. So make sure you're watching all the tutorials that I'm teaching you guys on multi-time frame analysis and how to use the ForexNChill zone to zone to catch those trades. Thank you.